scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. They'll run it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Scanning the field. It's Stockton. Passes incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Delivers quickly to the left side. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that 1st down yardage.
Yeah, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Grab behind the line. It's Branch. They'll get their 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Trying to find some room. It's Robinson.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
This is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Brought down with the completion, moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Handoff to the back. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Georgia. Methodical but effective. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. This one will be fair caught. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. The quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Offense operating from the pistol. He'll hand it off. He's in the clear. Good enough for first down yardage.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The ball is looking to keep this drive rolling.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And then first down, right back to the running game. The freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Staley. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Incomplete. As good as he threw the ball, that's a big third down defensive play.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He lets it go on the move. And is intercepted. Right into the open. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. He'll set the offense up to 31.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
The back's got it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Nice grab. It's Branch. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Looking for the wideout. The pass is dropped. This would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Whoa, you're talking about a big hit there? I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
We'll see what he can do with the return. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the coverage team finally gets him, but a great return. You can see the elusive speed from the return man. on the scramble. Defense ready for the Wildcat. This is a short gain. Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it now. It's a short completion at the big tight end. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. As the tight end flexed out into the slot looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert him.
And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. Using his legs, it's Thomas. He's stopped and gets a first down.
Love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up first downs. You get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
And looking to throw now on first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. First and 10 from the 11.
Great patience here. Great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
On first and 10, looking to throw. On the move now. And they went out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner, picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
And it's good, right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Caught over the middle by the tight end. Bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray and more recently Jake Fromm and, of course, Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Zero running stop right at the line of scrimmage. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for his back. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Boy, the quarterback looks so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal third down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage. Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The sure hands. It's Frazier. They bring him down in a nice play and moves the football to 31 in the first down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost and forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid game there.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. The attempt will be from 42 yards out. Knocks that one right down the middle. That will tie things up as we head toward halftime.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. There's the handoff. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
Pulls it in. It's Matthews. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking downfield. It's Stockton. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
I mean, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
It's like one more play here before halftime. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And they'll bring him down. The defense punctuating the second quarter with a big play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Volunteers will kick this away to get the second half going. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. They get the second half started with their running play. Moves the ball up to the 30.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The game makes it second and medium. Quick pass, the catch is made. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain by completion. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. To throw, it's Stockton. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, the pass is picked off.
He does a nice job here as a safety of just sitting back, kind of playing center field, letting the play develop, and then once the ball's in the air, he did not hesitate, and that quickness allowed him to come up with that interception.
On first down, it's play action. Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. The shotgun handoff here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Caught on the outside. It's Humphreys. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking deep to the right side. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously, reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
That's reeled in. It's Brazil. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the mark. On second and inches, they've got three receivers bunched out to the left. Running back grabs it on a screen. They make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Tied up here in the third quarter. These second down and long plays become important as they try to avoid third and long. Looking to pass here on second down. That's reeled in. It's Thomas. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. The Volunteers come to the line to run the hurry-up. Can he make it to the marker? Breaks free. Here he goes. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The Vols are in the red zone. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows the physicality he has against him.
And that trickery backfires. Should be tackled for a loss. So on fourth down, the decision is to try out the field goal team. After making his first attempt, this one is from 38 yards out. And that one's straight down the middle. And they reclaim the lead with that.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, here we are in the second half, and this run defense is living up to their billing as a top 10 run defense. This running back can't get anything going and is still yet to break 20 yards on the ground for the game.
So the running play stopped on first down. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Caught behind the line. It's Bell. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back. It's Stockton. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Humphreys.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
He's in the clear. And here he goes. At the 10. Touchdown, Dogs. To put them on top now.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, didn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out on the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
2nd down after that completion. Throwing off play action. Pass not complete. So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that 1st down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
And the offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. He escapes the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. And the Vols are going to keep this drive rolling.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And the running back takes the handoff. He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Georgia 17, Tennessee 13.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Bringing pressure. Caught in the backfield. It's Thomas. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. And the Volunteers come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Play action here on first down. A deep shot to the left side. And he throws his third interception of the day.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a two ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
So the drive begins here backed up at their own 9. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
On the ground, it's Frazier. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, Chris, with the offense backed up this deep in their own territory, runs like this at least give you a little bit of breathing room. You've got to continue to protect the football, especially trying to hold on to this lead.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. To throw, it's Stockton. They go backwards on that third down completion. Sets up a fourth down.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on third down. But man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time.
Chris, never underestimate a well-coached special teams unit and what it can do for the team, and in this case, the offense. That big return gives you incredible field position, and chances are, if you get a first down or two, even if the drive stalls out, you're already in field goal range.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Grab behind the line, it's Thomas. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, third and long. Out of the gun now on third down. With the catch, it's Matthews. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
Boy, this defense can fly to the football. He does a nice job of breaking one tackle, but look at the defenders. 5, 6 guys flying to the football to keep him short of the first down.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Lets it go quickly. He finds his target. He has the first. Touchdown, Volunteers. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
The Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
Tennessee 12, Georgia 17.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one. On the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Dropping back, it's Stockton. Grab down the middle, it's Robinson. They bring it down, and the drive has now reached the 35.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch, gets the first down in the process.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He finds some space. As the first down is still going. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Hands off to the left. Quick spin on the run. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line in this back, really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. And there's the handoff. Tough running to avoid a loss. But just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
How about this defense today against this run game? Here we are in the 4th quarter. This guy's not gotten over 10 yards rushing. What a great effort collectively by this defense.
And the runner takes off to his right. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
In an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They could use some yards here on 3rd down. A field goal try would be from 54. Scanning the field. It's Stockton. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And smart choice. He'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That's good execution.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it, and do a really good job of that right here.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. Can they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone? This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. On the move now. On the run here. Lets it go. Catch made on the right side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a 2nd or 3rd option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
So out comes the field goal unit, one of the biggest moments in this kicker's life. The defense calling a timeout here, giving this field goal kicker a little something to think about. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And with a little more than a minute to go, we are all tied. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. It's a short completion to the tight end. Breaks into the clear. And that will pick up the first down. Spotted at 38. Now they're going to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Not able to connect. Incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. Defense not fooled by the wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Vols will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. Set up at the 30. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking deep downfield to the left. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays you can go to, whether it's a run or a pass. But you've got to come up with a first down.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert a 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete. That's 3 in a row. His passing game out of sync.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Here's the first play of the drive. It started at 28. Takes the handoff. It's Lewis. They bring him down at the 32-yard line.
with the score all time.
So here comes our first play of overtime. Moves out of the pocket. And the trick play low enough of